It's been a long time, no? What is that? A lot has happened since the last time we saw each other. I got a haircut, but not on purpose. I lost a lot of my hair. I have an autoimmune disease now. Yeah, I have lupus. There's two types of lupus. I have the worst type of lupus. That's what my doctor said. Get like a butterfly rash. This scar right here on my chest is from lupus. Luckily, it looks like a heart though, so I kind of lucked out there. The lupus I have attacks my organs. So I now have lupus nephritis, which is kidney disease. Fun. I have rheumatoid arthritis. I just have a lot of joint pain in my bones. Rheumatoid is bones. Mixed connective tissue disease. I have that. Your heart is like the biggest component that has connective tissue. My heart is just overworking itself. Now there is severe regurgitation in my mitral valve, which is the third chamber of my heart. This causes me not to be able to sleep sometimes because I can't lay down. Sometimes I can't breathe correctly. I can't walk. Sometimes Sjogren's disease as well, which affects my body from producing saliva and liquids that help you in your everyday life. So I will have dry eyes. I can't produce saliva. Sometimes my vagina can't produce the liquids it needs to lubricate itself. So this also affects my sex life. I was saying Jorgens, but then I realized it's Sjogren's because I was watching House. I need to have intense emotions to cry sometimes now, or to, lubricate. But it's possible. It's definitely possible. I don't want to make this out to be nice. I've attempted to make this video so many times, and I always end up crying, and I just make it out to be so depressing, and it's because this diagnosis itself is depressing, and it really just further isolates you from your normal life. I do have my diary. Right now I'm not in a flare, so I'm able to talk so nice about this, but other times I can't. So I'm just gonna read a time in which I couldn't do it, just to see how this genuinely feels for me. I'm gonna read it. It's my diary, by the way. November 9th, 2025. This was last year. I don't want to do this shit anymore. Every day it feels horrible. Every day something hurts. Okay, I'm getting emotional. Oh my god. Every day something hurts. Something's not right. I just want to give up constantly. I can't do it anymore, any of it. I don't know what to do. I don't want to do it. This isn't a life I want to fight for. I'm over the pain, the needles, the blood work, the worrying, the smells, the aching, the feeling of uselessness. There is no way to make this shit positive. I want to sleep laying down. I can't do this anymore. Please end my suffering. Please, please, please. Please, please, please. Kind of just drew what I was experiencing. In that 1 month alone, I think I got around 16 different tests that required blood work.
As I'm editing this, I realized I was overestimating the time in duration that I had these shots. I realized, looking back, that it was 16 individual blood draws in 2 to 3 weeks. It wasn't a month, but let's just say a month, right? But it was from 2 to 3 weeks pushing it. Individual blood tests that were a lot of fucking blood tests. God, why?
Every time they would nick me with the needle, I would just start crying. And it was very interesting because it didn't hurt, but I would just start crying and I couldn't do it anymore. All these needle pricks, it was too much for me.
When I'm in a flare, they'll draw my blood or insert I'll have medicinal infusions of medicine. Sometimes it gets to a point where I'm getting poked by so many needles that I just mentally break, and I can't do it. And this has happened 2 times already, and I've only had these diagnoses for 2 years. I can't imagine I will get used to it,
It's still a lot. I get my blood drawn a lot.
And it's a lot of fucking blood. Like, look at this. And these are 2 separate times.
But this is my life now, and I just have to get used to it. This is what my rheumatologist told me, but it's still hard. I got diagnosed in 2024. I'm severely depressed, and I was already depressed before diagnosis, but this definitely added on to that. A lot of people with autoimmune diseases seem to share a background in which they have a tendency to people please, check. They have a history of toxic relationships, check.
Bruh.
And a history of trauma, check.
Bruh.
And a history of family trauma in childhood.
Bruh.
So, check. And I have a therapist now, thank God. Having this illness is just so isolating, and even then, before diagnosis, I was already going through so much in the sense where no one really understood what I was going through. And the doctors, and I see doctors, I'm always the youngest one there. I went to go see my cardiovascular doctor, my heart doctor, and there was old people there just staring at me, like wondering why the fuck I'm there. And it's just so isolating, and no one can understand besides other people that have this illness.
Living a life like this is very fucking hard. And, you know, before diagnosis, I didn't see doctors, really. I think I only saw my physician once a year, you know, your yearly checkup, and that was it. Forced into it all at once. Now I have a nephrologist, rheumatologist, fucking naturopathic doctor, a cardiovascular health doctor, an iron doctor that checks your blood. And I just don't, it's so much. That's it.
This is like added on to my like desire to run away from myself all the time. And I want to run away. I want to run away from my family. I want to run away from myself, from my boyfriend, from everybody. And it's just because it just feels so isolating. And I don't know how else to make this really cheerful, but because it's not. It's not. You know, it's really upsetting. But I'm trying to make the most out of it, and you know, it took me almost 2 years to really kind of accept this, and I'm not saying I fully accepted this diagnosis, but it's definitely better than what it was before. At the beginning, I never took my medication because I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't deal with the fact that this was my life, and I still am in denial. I don't want anyone to think that I'm fully accepting of all these diagnoses, but
it just doesn't even feel like enough. The attempts at accepting, the attempts at trying to get better, it kind of gets counteracted by the fact I had to drop out of school. I had to call out of work every fucking like weekend basically, and you know, and then I go to doctors, and it's always bad news. It can never be decent news. I think the last decent news I got was that my kidney function was getting a little better, and then I got diagnosed with the heart issues, and I had to, you know, it was like, it's just always up and down, you know. Yes. And it just always feels like once I get a little bit of good news, something else happens, and then I have to get over this. So I got the heart diagnosis, and it just felt like it just doesn't get better ever. Like, it doesn't ever get better.
So anyone that's experiencing this stuff, I can assure you that it's if you don't accept it and you can't accept it, I promise you I am just like that as well. No one's gonna understand you. It doesn't matter how hard you explain it. No one your age is going to understand you, and you're going to experience a lot of people hitting you.
Which is a very weird feeling, because, you know, you are talking to someone, and somehow you'll be like, oh yeah, well, I had like health issues and I couldn't do it, and they'll be like, health issues, like, are you okay? You either have to like basically not tell them and like hide this like huge aspect of your life away from them, or tell them everything and basically say like, because, you know, I say, oh, I just have like autoimmune diseases, and then they're like, oh, like what? And then you're like, lupus nephritis, misconnected, like, you can't like it's, and then they look at you like, oh, you're 23 years old, and you're telling people you're that same age, like, that are getting turned and, you know, dancing and having a good time, that hey, I'm like basically suffering, and they don't know what to say. They just never know what to say. It's very interesting.
You will lose your sense of autonomy. I'm 23 years old, and when I'm in flares, sometimes I need somebody to help me put on underwear or go shower, and you will feel like an old person. At least I did, and I still do. But you will get it back, and you can get it back, and it's you also have to kind of accept help, which is a struggle for me. If you care about yourself and take your meds, it does get better. I struggle a lot with that. My doctor, my rheumatologist, she gets angry at me. What are you gonna do? I'm in a good spot right now, and I'm back. I'm back, baby! You will be seeing a lot more of me. So I hope you guys like that. I'm trying to accept this.
But I want to be back. I am so very lonely. This is my way of not making friends and kind of just going out and doing things alone under the guise of making content, right? I don't know, but it makes sense in my brain. You will be seeing more of me, and if you don't, then just know I'm depressed, or I'm sick, or I'm living my best life, because you'll never know with me. But I would love to bring you guys on. I would love to bring you guys with me. Kind of want someone to understand me, or have someone feel understood. But I miss you guys. I miss you guys so much. You don't understand. Please follow me. Please subscribe. Please like. Please. I'm begging you.
It's hard. And I love you. Mwah.